Hey, what is up, people? Skywalker Hendrix here, back with another video for you guys today. And today we are looking at the Hot Toys Thrawn figure. This figure is highly anticipated, and of course, you already know I got this from Pop Collectibles. Shout out to Pop Collectibles. Go get whatever you need Hot Toys wise. They also do carry other lines of figures, but most importantly, Hot Toys, they are my go-to for any Hot Toys, so go check them out. Link will be in the description. But yeah, this Hot Toys Thrawn is, when this thing got shown, it is just one of the most beautiful head sculpts I think Hot Toys has ever done. So let's just take a closer look at this guy. Very quickly first though, I did want to show some love to this box. The blue that they chose for the Ahsoka line is just so complimentary to this figure and really just fits the vibe of the Skywalker Hendrix channel, as blue is my favorite color. And yeah, especially like this baby blue. Obviously y'all see my background, it's my favorite color, so I love this box. All right, and getting this guy laid out in his tray, this guy comes with some pretty cool accessories here. He does come obviously with his data pad that he, is bringing up all the information on in the Ahsoka series, and just very nicely detailed and painted, and even has some Aurebesh printed on the screen there. Very cool. Looks, nice and weathered, as he has been on Peridia for about 10 years. The show never does specify that, but something very cool that we don't get to see a lot in Hot Toys scale is some world building aspects and some world building accessories, really. And this, of course, is the hologram of his Chimera, docking with that temple thing with the hyperspace ring around it. Just looks so cool, and cannot wait to have him posed up with this, kind of, looking over the battle. There is another piece that does go with that to kind of complete the look, but he does come with his Admiral rank, cylinder things, his pistol there, a stand, and some other little bits and pieces. But let's get this guy out of the package. First impressions here. Obviously, I did take some of the plastic off, which I do want to say, one complaint opening this figure is there was just a lot of plastic. I mean, even like tucked in the boots here, you had to totally disconnect the boots, take off the belt, different things like that I like that they are being protected. Hot Toys doesn't want the black to stain anything or rub against anything, but I just felt like it was a little bit overboard on this figure. If this is one of your first Hot Toys figures, it is not that much work to get them unboxed, but oh man, the head sculpt. I've been saying it for a while now. I've had this figure for a little bit, and the head sculpt is just, it's second to none. This guy looks exactly like the actor pulled straight off the screen. So yeah, just what an amazing likeness and such a realistic looking figure. So let's get him out of the package. All right, and getting this guy out of the package, oh man, he looks absolutely amazing. Now, something people have been discussing on, the internet, as people do, especially in the Hot Toys community. The Hot Toys community is not, they aren't not ones to complain. Every collecting community complains. Now, the complaint with this figure, as much as the head sculpt is pretty much universally, seen as one of the greatest head sculpts Hot Toys has ever made, the tailoring on this figure does leave just the tiniest bit to be desired. Now, it is a great tailored figure, but it is kind of a weird suit that, it's tight in weird places. So yeah, I don't know. It's not a personal complaint, as you're not gonna get this figure posed up crazy. I mean, this is pretty much the extent of poses you're gonna get out of this guy. I think the tailoring is just fine, but some people have been kind of annoyed by that, but I think you futz with it just the littlest bit and you can make it look great. I was having an issue with this pose kind of around the armpit areas here where it was, kind of looking like it was folding in on itself, but I kind of adjusted the butterfly joints back and I think it looks absolutely fine. And yeah, the head sculpt is just absolutely fantastic. I do want to take a closer look. Alright, now I just want everyone to appreciate the absolute detail on this head sculpt. It looks freaking amazing in my opinion. I mean, you could not get a better likeness to Lars Mikkelsen. Just the detail, you can see the texture on his face there, and it really just pops. Now, something this figure does have as well are the moving eyes. So if you do want him, in a more dynamic pose, you can kind of move the eyes, have him looking down, having a little bit of issues focusing here. But yeah, this just looks absolutely fantastic. Now, the eyes are, a little finicky. You got to get them just right to get a good pose out of them, but it just looks absolutely phenomenal. I mean, look at that. You got him looking up a little bit, point his chin down just a tad, like he's just pissed off. It just, oh dude, it's so good. Or you got him giving someone the good old side eye there. Yeah, and you guys can see the gloss on the eyes that just add that realism. I mean, you can see my ring light in the reflection, and yeah, dude, it looks so good. And now the thing with Thrawn, the special thing about Thrawn is the subtlest poses just make this guy, dude, I don't know what it is about these simple poses. And if you're familiar with the channel, I love a good simple pose. I mean, dude, when it can capture what this character is, known for, this figure looks like he's actively thinking right now. It's quite amazing. Alright, so that's going to do it for today's review, guys. I hope everyone enjoyed. At the end of the day, I think this is a wonderful, damn near perfect Hot Toys figure. The head sculpt is perfect. I just don't see a way that it could be improved. It is just phenomenal in every single way. Like I said, the tailoring maybe could be better, but I really just don't see any other way that they could have improved on that. I think it gets the job done perfectly. Really no complaints here from that. I just know it is a complaint in the community. But when a figure can, capture something straight off the screen as this does, especially with the accessories they included, I mean, this is just a perfect display piece. And quite honestly, in my display, I think this guy is just going to be by himself with his little holographic table. Maybe I'll put a Night Trooper behind him, but I am not getting Enoch. I am not getting the Death Troopers. As much as I, loved the Ahsoka show, I'm pretty much getting everything else from the Ahsoka show. The Night Troopers are the only ones I feel like I need, and those might just go in a detolf right next to this guy. Because I just think this guy by himself, looking at his hologram, is just all the presence he needs in the collection. So yeah, I am just beyond thrilled with this figure. And if you're a Thrawn fan, if you loved the Ahsoka show, this is a must grab. So like I said, guys, I hope everyone enjoyed this review. Shout out to all my channel members. Y'all are some G's, but shout out to everyone that watches my videos. You guys are all appreciated equally. I love each and every single one of you guys. So yeah, hope everyone enjoyed. As always, guys, may the Force be with you. Ayy.